Hello everyone and welcome back to Today I Played with me, coming at you from Gamescom. Check out the cathedral and station, looking amazing in the evening. It's always like so lovely every time we come here. So Terps is here working for Blizzard. He's doing some of their stage shows and he's actually gone to a meeting with them right now. So it's just me. I didn't put a video up yesterday because I felt like we'd done enough games last week, but I felt like I should do something today. I have played some new games, but I wanted to talk about them with Terps, so hopefully we'll find some time tomorrow. But for now, I sort of wanted to talk a little bit about Hearthstone, because I have just hit Legend. And let you guys like congratulate me on how amazing I am for hitting Legend. No, I have really enjoyed playing Hearthstone since the new expansion came out, and watching playing with the new cards, playing with the new decks. I originally started off playing like a Priest Mechathune deck, which is quite a complicated combo. You need to have like a Coffin Crasher, 2 like ticking abominations, and a Reckless Experimenter. So you need there's like 5 combo pieces to do the 1-turn kill Mechathune, which is actually an amazingly fun deck, and I took that all the way down to like rank 5. And then I just ran into loads and loads of Warlocks, just aggressive Warlock after aggressive Warlock, and I was like, I just could not win against them. They were just too quick and too strong. So I tried playing that a bit, but I don't really like playing aggro decks, so I quickly changed over to like playing a Druid, because I also hate playing against Spreading Plague, and I thought, you know, why not just, you know, rather than try and beat them, why not just join them? Join the Druids and play Spreading Plague. But actually I found that was pretty tricky as well, like some incredibly powerful Druid decks out there now, and there's like Malygos Druid, you could have a Mechathune Druid, you could have a Togwaggle Druid, you can have like there's other crazy ones as well. And then I switched over to Death Rattle Hunter, which is like using the eggs, and I tweaked the deck quite a bit. I ended up changing quite a lot, and I went back and forth. There's a few different sort of iterations of these sort of decks, and I ended up taking out, I think, one of the beasts from the standard deck and putting in another Mossy Horror, which was my MVP card. Anyway, I thought what I'd do is I'd play you my like final game, and maybe like share some of my thoughts over it. So yeah, so one of the things that they've added in this expansion is more kind of combo decks, right? So previous to this we had Shudderwock in the game, and if you were playing Shudderwock Shaman, it meant at a certain turn you would just win the game, which is kind of more, was a little bit different to kind of the previous sort of control decks in the game, where if you wanted to win with control, you kind of had to win by just fatiguing them to death or similar. But nowadays those sort of control decks seem to be a thing of the past. There's a lot of cards, mostly for example Mechathune, where as soon as you run out of cards you can just win the game, and the worry with that for me was that, you know, it means that in a way Hearthstone games are quicker, but it's definitely like a departure from previous design, right? So I was finding myself playing either a combo deck or against a combo deck, and it was quite frustrating for me because I didn't think there were many ways to interact with someone and be able to shut their combo down. But actually what I started finding was I was against mostly 2 kinds of deck, either Zoo Warlock, the classic aggro deck, because that is still, you know, always like a meta defining deck that was fast, strong, had heals, and was successful last season and is really strong, and that was a real like threat. Or I was finding that aggro deck was putting in what's it called, Demonic Project, which is like a 2-mana card that changes one of your minions in your hand to a demon, and one of his. And they usually run that with Sacrificial Pact, so when you eventually play that demon, they can just kill it for 0 mana and gain life off of it. Which means, because sometimes you end up with a bad demon as well. I mean, I don't think actually Demonic Project is all that bad of a card. And so I was finding that it was very easy for Warlocks to throw Demonic Project in, and then it was just any combo deck you played was like an automatic lose. So that's why I ended up playing Hunter, because it didn't really matter. In this final game, he uses Demonic Project and I think converts one of my minions into a demon, but it doesn't matter. So in my last 3 games, I played against 3 Warlocks, and I beat them all with this deck. But this deck wasn't really meant to beat Warlocks. Really, I was kind of hoping to fight Druids. The reason is because I was having so much success running Mossy Horrors against Spreading Plague and Giggling Inventor, which are 2 cards that generate a lot of very tough to kill taunt minions on the board. And Mossy Horror just completely clears them out and lets you just go face. And I would just find that it would be like, I would set up a big board, he would Spreading Plague, and then I would just Mossy Horror and just kill them in one shot, which was incredibly satisfying. I think actually that did happen in one of my last games. So yeah, I don't know, I've really enjoyed playing Boomsday Project so far. It's had some really interesting cards come out of it, some really good design, and I didn't think I'd like it, but actually I really have. So there you go, that's my video for today on my own without Terps. Hopefully we'll have them tomorrow and we'll be able to make this a bit more coherent. But I thought I'd just like give you a few of my thoughts about that. Alright, thanks everyone, goodbye.